I hope everybody's 250th birthday party for America was amazing. I hope that everybody does understand that without America, I'm sorry, specifically the United States of America, I think the world would be a much worse off place. I wanted to get to my finally, Mark McKenzie. I'm sorry I left you hanging like this, and I've also left Caesar hanging as well. You're next, Caesar, but I've got the last two of the 8 handshakes that Mark sent me, and I saved what I thought on paper was the most interesting ones for last. They're both ASW expressions, and the first one is ASW Duality Double Malt Whiskey. Select blended malt whiskey. It is 133.2 proof. And the next one was the most interesting to me, so I saved it for last. The ASW Tire Fire. Puckinsly Peated Single Malt Whiskey, 128.6 proof. They've been sitting in the Glen, my mini Glenkinchie Glens, for probably about 10-12 minutes right now. And I don't even know what double malt whiskey is. So I'm very interested to try this. And at 133.2 proof, okay. Nose is not offensive at all. No, I mean, as in too high in ethanol at 133 proof. Okay, that's another baked bread. That's another, yeah, malt. That's double malt. See, my bias is showing. I should have done this blind. Wow. First sip is very dry. Mouth puckeringly dry. Waiting for the flavors to develop here. I'm getting a warm cinnamon roll that's very lightly frosted. And it's still warm, just out of the oven. Second sip. Wow. I'm getting clove. I'm getting buttered popcorn with a hint of kettle corn. It's got a honeyed sweetness on the back end. Not honeyed. Toffee. Raisin toffee. Wow. Creme brulee. Jeez. This is the ultimate dessert pour. If you want to go to sleep in about a half an hour. Very, very, very good. ASW Duality Double Malt Whiskey. Select blended malt whiskey. If you can explain, Mark, or anyone in the comments what a double malt is. I did not research this. I should have. The weekend kind of got away from me. That's good. I'm going to set that aside because I'm definitely going to go back to it. I'm going to cleanse the palate and go on to the second one. If you're going to call it a tire fire, I haven't nosed it yet, but if you're going to call it a tire fire, it better be peated. Okay. The nose, it's barely there. Usually, if it's highly peated, usually you can go like this. Yep, somebody's got a fire going in the backyard. Interesting note, though. There's a sweet pitch to it that this one's got a high singing voice. This one is the ASW Tire Fire Puckinsly Peated single malt whiskey, 128.6 proof. Very interesting nose. I can't pick a ton out on it. It's I can tell it's a malt whiskey, but there's not much to the nose. Haha. Wow. That is as close to an Islay Scotch for an American single malt that I've had. Westland out of Oregon does lightly peat theirs, and Andalusia in Texas also peats theirs, and I believe there's a couple more, but I would say 90% of the American single malts are unpeated, and 84% of scotches produced are unpeated, non-peated. That word just scares everybody half to death. You poor things. Wow, that's really... This one actually drinks a little hotter at 128.6 than the 133.2 did. This one's not for the faint of heart. But, like the true maverick that I am, I'm going to rate it a little higher than the other one because it's distinctively different and it tells me something I haven't heard before from an American single malt. So, first one gets an 88, this one gets a 92 out of 100. Oh, Mark, this is really good. Okay, I got to seek out the bourbon and the American single malt from ASW. This is like a target for me now. One more sip. This was a winter night. That would be a warm hug. This is sitting by the fire. Hell, you're almost in the fucking fire. That smoke is not overpowering. The peat flavor is not overpowering. In fact, it 1000% complements the taste of this whiskey. Because you're getting, it's not like licking an ashtray or drinking iodine. Not at all. It's not medicinal at all. There is still a honeyed sweetness like the other one had. It almost tastes like the other whiskey, but they peated it instead. Or added the peated single malt to it. Wow. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate you, man. Now I'm done with his, and I'll be moving on to Caesar's blind. I get to do a blind. You guys have a great night, and again, I hope your 4th was spectacular.